Hello, hello, my friends. I know I'm late to the party. I know. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit different because, as you can see, the IDs have already launched and they're in game, so you can see them. But actually, I've not seen them yet, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and let's have just a nice, like, natural, kind of impromptu, reaction, look at things. Starting with Ardor Blossom Star, Faust. She looks incredible. They really knocked it out of the park with these designs. They look so good. I will say, I have heard of a goofy thing with this kit that I'm looking forward to seeing. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We have a Sloth, a Pride, and a Wrath, where all three of them are blunt. And also, hey, Project Moon remembered that burn exists. Isn't that great? It's so great. A burn is still not the best spot. It just still needs help. But hey, at least we're getting it. We're here. We may as well enjoy it while we have it. Starting off on use. 2 coins, by the way. At 10 plus burn, deal 10% more damage. Gain 7 burn and +1 burn count. Coin power +1 for every 10, burn on self plus burn on target, max of 2. And on the first coin, we're inflicting 1 burn and gaining 2. And on the second coin, we're inflicting 1 burn. At 10 plus burn, it inflicts an additional 3 burn. And then on hit, gaining 2 burn. As you can see, this ID clearly wants to die. It wants death. It wants to die. It's very self-deprecating and self-sabotaging, but you'll see why soon enough. Skill 2. This one has an unclashable coin. On use, deal 10% more damage for every 10 burn on self, max of 20%. We're gaining 4 plus burn count. And coin power +1 for every 4 burn on self plus burn on the target, max of 2. On the first and second coin, we're inflicting 1 burn. And on the third unbreakable coin, on hit without cracking, we're inflicting 3 burn. And on hit, normally, if the target has 15 plus burn, inflict +2 burn count on the target. Very valuable to have. So nice to see burn count, We don't get a lot of burn count. It's very tough. It's the one thing that all status effects want. They want count. And look, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty good. Skillthy. Drawn by Flames. This is the one I'm sure we've heard about. Combat start. Gain 7 burn and +1 burn count. Before use, at 30 burn, activate ABS Max Attunement. Degraded Corrosion instead. On use, deal 12.5% more damage for every 5 burn on self, max of 50%. On use, base power +1 for every 10 burn on self plus burn on the target, max of 2. And then on use, if this unit is missing 30% plus HP, coin power +1 to a max of 2. On the first hit, we're inflicting 3 burn. On the second hit, we're also inflicting 3 burn. As you can see, the lower health we get, the more we ramp our damage, and we ramp even higher with new skills when we have 30 plus burn. So, what exactly happens when we hit that? Oh, just this. ABS Max Attunement Degraded Corrosion. After using this skill, dies. If HP drops to 1 while using the skill, maintain HP at 1 for the duration of this skill. So you cannot be cheated out of getting the full skill's worth, which is nice. Which is very nice. However, you still die. As you can see, Project Moon has been kind of like pushing, very much so, pushing the idea of, hey, it's okay to let IDs die. It's okay. They can die. It's fine. We're designing content to where your IDs can die and you do not have to keep restarting the fights. It's okay. And though I think we are very much like a dog that does not want to be pulled on the leash, where we are just standing in place and not moving, the more they add IDs that have mechanics like this, the more we're just going to have to adapt if we want to play these archetypes. So we'll see how it goes. But what are we getting in exchange for Faust dying? So sad. we're dealing 12.5% more damage for every 5 burn on self to a max of 50%. Base power +1 for every 10 burn on self plus burn on target, max of 2. And coin power +1 for every 30% missing health on self, max of 3. Before the attack, attack weight +1 for every 20% missing HP on self, max of 4. Obviously, you want to use this at about 10% or 20% max health or below to get the most out of it. And we have one unbreakable coin that inflicts 4 burn, a second unbreakable coin that inflicts 4 burn, and a third unbreakable coin that deals 10% more damage for every 20% missing HP on self, max of 30%. So, you want to die, but you want to go out with a blaze of glory before you die. We have an evade. Very nice. On use at 10 plus burn, coin power +3. That is quite strong. Not many things in the game get +3 coin power, just like that. Very nice. On use, lose 5 burn once per turn. And on evade, lose 5 burn once per turn. So you can lose up to 10 burn if you evade. So, there is ways to mitigate so you're not dying right at the beginning of the fight. Maybe you want to hang in there for a bit. So, you do this. You evade, you mix in evades, so you keep the burn count down and manageable, so you don't, explode. Besides that, our passives. Fireproof. Cannot be staggered or fall below 1 HP due to burn damage. Very nice. Look at that. So this ensures that you can always get the maximum value out of your Drawn by Flames. As long as you aren't hit by anything that's not burn damage, you can't be staggered or die. Pretty great. Pretty great. And then also, we have Flame Moth. Combat start at 80+% missing HP and at least 30 burn. Gain up to 30 burn once per encounter. Turn end, gain 1 offense up. Next turn for every 6 burn on self, max of 5. On death, activate the following. Inflict 2 burn on all enemies. Inflict burn on self between all enemies, max 3 per enemy. Gain 2 ego resource for the 2 least owned ego resources. If this unit died due to ABS max attunement to greater corrosion skill, enhance the effect. Inflict 3 burn on all enemies. And doing the same spreading. Gain 2 ego resources for the least owned. And if this unit had 30 plus burn, apply 3 offense level up to 1 ally that gets substituted in. So, as you see, very much this ID is built around dying and then giving buffs to whoever's coming in, which could be pretty great. And last we have our support passive, Residual Heat. When one ally with the least SP inflicts burn with a basic attack skill on hit, inflict 2 additional burn 3 times max. If the target the ally attacked has 30 plus burn, inflict +1 burn count instead 3 times max. This is incredible. Even if you're like, I don't want to run Ardor Blossom Star Faust because I don't want to lose characters, maybe something like Railway or anything like that. Hey, +1 burn count, 3 times max, every time you hit an enemy with 30 plus burn, which is insanely easy to do in Mirror Dungeon. Hey, it looks like the burn team has count that they can apply very, what's the word? I'm losing the word. Very dependably. Sure, we'll go with that. Very dependably. So, very cool. Love this ID. Really well designed. Hope we see more of it. It's really great. I hope we see a lot of the LCE egos. They're so cool every time. But it's not our only one. We have Thoracalgia, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ryoshu, which is a he ego. 2 coins, pride, / Before the attack, gain highest resonance, poise, max of 6. At 15 plus poise, gain final power plus highest resonance instead, max of 6. Before the attack, gain highest resonance over 2 poise count, max of 3. At 5 plus poise count, gain coin power plus highest resonance over 2 instead, max of 3. On target kill, gain 2 deep breath next turn, 6 times per turn. And it makes you deal more damage with crits. But I say, this is very much like Smoke. It is very clearly supposed to be kind of like Smoke. I love it. Smoke is very cool. Smoke is also incredibly strong in Library of Ruina, so it makes sense why we don't have smoke in the game, because it would probably be too strong. However, we can get stuff that's kind of like it, so very cool. On the second coin, deal plus poise potency plus count % more damage on critical hit, max of 40%. That's a lot of damage. On hit, gain 4 deep breath once per turn. Our corrosion. Indiscriminate, of course. If an ally is one of the skill's targets, deals 30% plus more damage. You really don't want to hit allies with this. Very bad. Before the attack, at less than 15 poise, consume 10% HP to gain 5 poise and 5 plus poise count. Cannot be staggered or defeated during this effect. Gain 2 poise for every ally targeted by this skill, max of 4. Oh no. After the attack, if the target is defeated, gain 3 deep breath next turn, once per turn. If the said target was an ally, activate the following effect as well. Allies that are made to participate or are substituted into this encounter due to defeated allies gain 4 poise at 4 plus poise count. Recover SP used by the skill and regain 1 of each ego resource consumed. Deal on the second coin, by the way. Deal plus poise potency plus count % more damage on critical hit, max of 40, and gains 7 deep breath. Okay, this wants you to hit allies, this wants you to kill allies, and this wants you to get big buffs, if I were to guess. Just putting it out there. We did just see revealed that 2 new Kurokumo IDs are coming out as a rerun of Yield My Flesh to Claim Their Bones event is happening. It looks like we're finally rounding out the last 2 of the Kurokumo team, which is, of course, Ishmael and Heathcliff. Very fitting. So, perhaps they will want Kurokumo Ryoshu to kill someone on their team to give them all insane buffs. Maybe. Just a thought. But that's where I see this this ego design going, personally. So, we'll see. Passives. Breath. Next turn start after using this ego skill. Gain 1 nebulizer once per turn. Wow. Combat start, apply 3 poise and plus 3 poise count on self and stack allies. Wow, very nice. If the skill defeated enemies, gain additional nebulizer equal to the number of targets defeated. If the skill defeated allies, gain targets defeated times 2 additional nebulizer. This value stacks over this encounter's duration. So, kill your friends. Do it. Do it. Kill your friends. Do it now. Yeah, that's what this ego wants you to do. Obliterate your friends. Get all of that yummy, yummy, yummy extra crit damage, and then blow up whatever you're attacking. You better win the encounter, because, good lord, you're sacrificing your team to do big damage. Also, look how amazing it looks. These animations are always so good. But I'm going to say that is what's going to be coming soon with the new rerun of the Blade Lineage event with the new Kurokumo IDs. That's probably what this is going for, so very exciting. With that, though, that brings us to the end of the kit reveals. Obviously, I hope you all enjoyed. I apologize for the upload schedule. I wish I had a better excuse, but I really don't. Honestly, just life is at a place right now where it's really hard for me to be consistently on top of schedule when new things release, and that's my bad. But hopefully, things will clear up in the near future, and if not, I'll still do my best either way to make things work. Goodness, look at that animation. It's gorgeous. What, is this the one where she blows up? Yes. Like a dying star. Look at that. How incredible. So, that's all I have for today. Once more, thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate having you, and you are all the best. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.